I behave and wait to mention I both crave and hate attention. Lonely in the chest, it's very strange. I only want to rest, I only want to change. Happens to me all the time. Chances are we're probably fine. Didn't mean to sound so cynical. Wouldn't let it make you worry though. Laughing while you dry your tears. Some memories are double pained. Adding up the flying years. Funny how it's got you trained. Remember those melodies and comedies. All the clothes were felonies and tragedies. We still embrace with the faintest whiff a cozy place on a rugged cliff. Maintaining you are not concerned, as draining as it is what's earned. Another year and we survived. My greatest fear is what makes me feel obliged. Well, it comes at you in waves and layers, wearing down your maze of prayers. We'd disavow the blindfold test if somehow we'd finally get some rest. Laughing while you dry your tears, some memories are double pained. Adding up the flying years, funny how it's got you trained. It's sweet and savory to love someone. Heat and naivety were lots of fun, but do you still embrace our cozy little place on a rugged cliff? Call me callous and thick-skinned, all the malice at the end of pins. Trust is gone like a stitch, the paper's drawn, and that would make you rich. Compelled to look, you've blown your senses, 'cause you seldom cook your own pretenses. By sleight of hand they make the jewels we might have banned if not for all the rules. Laughing while you dry your tears, some memories are double pained. Adding up the flying years, funny how it's got you trained. We crushed it up to only find a parody. It must have been an awful crime to love so terribly. But do you still embrace our cozy little place on a rugged cliff? We still embrace with the faintest whiff a cozy place on a rugged cliff. That was a song about how I want to be here, but also I don't want to be here. If you notice, it's about things that are like conflicting feelings. And this next song I'm going to sing is about being depressed. Time you spend beheading your worst demons. Distract yourself with reasons to compliments in the wake of your attempts. You are giving yourself hell with lies and toxic thoughts tied in such thick knots. Can't help that you're so worst case scenario. This unhealthy way supplied with everything you should need to cry with, only bring enough for you. Your only doubt, the cards you drew, how vicious, plain the inner voice. Your every sin, your every choice. You cannot win an argument, ambitious, vain as discontent. If you are giving yourself hell. Want some time alone. Tonight you're staying home with lies and toxic thoughts tied in such thick knots. Can't help that you're so worst case scenario. In back of all the thoughts to bend, forgetting all the time you spend, beheading your worst demons, distract yourself with reasons. This next song is about, you know that thing where you have like a whole bunch of money and then you peel it off one at a time? It's called Making It Rain. And I've decided that there's never an appropriate time to make it rain. That's a highly inappropriate thing to do. So, but this is actually a song about a very nice person I knew who was running a Ponzi scheme. And everybody found out about it, and then it was like the end of the world. The standing lot, the going rate, oh, we only exacerbate. The man could sell you money dreams until he fell into a Ponzi scheme. Nursing on a con man's tease, the only truth in his mouth was a cough or a sneeze. I can say when I'm getting old, I never did what I was told, 'cause I'm thieving deathly clever. It's how I make the weather. A wolf on the hunt for clout, lost his soul when they found him out. You can't predict who will get your back when you contradict the almanac. Ne'er beggars in our bold economies, we fare better and make no apologies. Our Trans Ams and our cellular phones, betting big with your savings and loans. I can say when I'm getting old, I never did what I was told, 'cause I'm thieving deathly clever. It's how I make this weather. taught, 'cause we're thieving deathly clever. It's how we make the weather. The standing lie at the going rate. This next song is about getting gaslit by doctors. I don't know if you've ever had that experience, but I have. Why must windmills turn? Where would you keep the urn of the ashes of a past belief that clashes with your dashed relief? Hey there, the cost to cut your hair has just gone up, doggone it. I'll share a little trick to get you there. It's the life of angry victims. You should hide your best prescriptions and hyphenate your symptoms till your mouth runs dry. Then swallow seeds 3 times a day. Will they grow? We'll never know. What will show? It's only a placebo. No one saw it when it agitates, and so you swear to the magistrates. It comes and goes against your will. I got your nose. We'll mail the bill. The wishy-washy touchy, the wishy-washy tasty sticky stuff you could get hooked on. Wouldn't worry, words were meant for what could not be looked on. Beyond the roll of dice, consider twice the consequence of dividends to providence. Are you certain this is all in confidence? 'Cause I see windmills turning. Where would you keep this burning sense of false relief? In the urn with salts and leaves. The heart heats a tight beat, the smart part sneaks a peek, because it knows what it wants. The waking of a new self, like making of undue wealth. It isn't right, it isn't wrong, I guess that makes it both at once. Been staring straight at the minds that hate, but minds that fade, that won't concentrate. It takes a bit of your disease, deficiencies, uncertainties, emergencies with hidden fees that catch you right below the knees. We're sheep caught dead in this foggy toll, and now we've all got soggy wool. The window to the soul never shows the whole. Limbo takes a toll no one can console. Why must windmills turn? Where would you keep the urn of the ashes of a past belief that clashes with your dashed relief? Like dances of a waltz, it splashes and absolves, it crashes and exalts, it fashions and it halts, it clashes and insults.